And how you were able to prepare for Saturday.
To be honest with you, actually, I have no idea. I was on Thursday. I just had a real bad back spasm, and I couldn't sit, I couldn't lay down, and I couldn't stand up without having pain. So I came into here, and the training staff did an awesome job at getting me ready. I went to the chiropractor, and they helped, and got a massage as well. So I just tried to work out that muscle. It just kind of locked up on me, and I didn't really have any idea what happened.
Wow, it's crazy.
I know.
But how do you feel now after Saturday and preparing this week?
I'm fine. I have no pain in my back, and I'm just ready to kind of move on. I didn't really have any pain in the game, and once I kind of got my adrenaline going and the muscles moving and the blood flowing and everything, I was fine.
Is that something you had to deal with in the past, or was it just come out of the blue?
Out of the blue. I have no idea. I don't know what caused it. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't lifting anything, doing anything out of the ordinary. I just kind of the right side of my back just kind of locked up on me, and I've actually never felt a pain like that in my life. But
so Mike, how'd that process go with deciding if you were going to play or not?
I was just in here the entire day on Thursday and the entire day on Friday, and even before the game on Saturday, getting treatment and trying to put some heat on it, stretch out that muscle, some ice, and just trying to get myself ready for the game and moving around so I can play. I didn't really know what I was going to be able to do. I actually didn't think I was going to be able to play on Thursday in the game, so I just kind of try to get as much treatment as possible so I could kind of get myself ready for Saturday.
So when did you know for sure that you were going to play?
Saturday, when I woke up, I felt kind of a little bit better, but that muscle was still tight, and I kind of just took it from there, took it one step at a time, and I was hoping that when I went to go warm up and everything that my adrenaline would kind of take over and I wouldn't really think about it and it wouldn't feel as bad.
So out there, you kicked a, I believe 51-yarder. It's kind of chilly and stuff too, so obviously must not have been affecting you that much during the game? Or?
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about it, to be honest with you. When I'm out in the field, I don't really think about much, to be honest with you, any kind of pain or discomfort. So I just kind of had to play through it if I had any, and so I think we did all right. So.
Anything else?
Dropped a few punts down there inside the 20. It should continue. I think Jones mentioned your success, or your continued success, your consistency on a regular basis. Just how much has that consistency really been a confidence boost for you throughout the year?
Oh, well, it's a confidence booster for myself when your head coach and your teammates and everyone has confidence in you when you go out in the field. They know that you're going to get the job done. That's the biggest thing is, hitting the 51-yarder and dropping in those punts. Coach Jones didn't just call me out in the field because he thought we would put them inside the 10 or the 20 or hit a field goal. He put us out there because he knew that we were going to execute the way that we know how to. So the fact that your head coach and the rest of your team has confidence in you really helps with my confidence in myself.
Mike, you had that, I think early in the third quarter, you had a short kick. It was about a 25-yarder, then you kind of bounced back. Do you think you maybe would have been able to kind of bounce back from something like that last year or even earlier in your career?
That's hard to say, to be honest with you. I know that my mindset this year is completely different than the past couple years. But right when I hit that punt, I knew that I had messed up. But I walked over to the sideline and told Coach Jones, I was like, that won't happen again, I promise. And that's just being able to go out and execute the way you know how to do. Everyone's going to make mistakes. You're going to mess up. You're going to hit bad punts. You're going to miss kicks. That comes with the territory. So I just kind of take it one kick at a time, and I bounce back from it, and that's what you got to do sometimes.
It seemed like Butch had some pretty high praise for you yesterday at his press conference. Did he say anything to you during or after the game, commending you for the whole ordeal of the pain and then playing through it and having a good game?
Well, Coach Jones always, when we do a good job and when we don't do a good job. He tells you when you do a good job, and he tells you when you don't do a good job, and when he's pleased and when he's not pleased. So I think, the praise that he gave me, I'm happy, I'm excited that he did, but still at the same time, I still got 3 more games to play. And I still got to go out there and execute the way that I know how to do, the way that I want to, the way that he knows how I can. And that's kind of the biggest thing is, I appreciate all of his praise and whatnot, but at the same time, I still got a job to do for 3 more games.
Do you expect him to ask you this Friday if you got the game winner like you did against South Carolina?
He does it every week. He does it every week, and and I tell him, I got it, I got you, I got your back. And that's kind of the biggest thing, and I think that helps with his confidence in me to be able to call me out on the field and say, we want you to hit it from here, or we want you to do this, and whatever the situation may be. I tell him that I got his back, and I like to think that I do when I go out there and perform, because I'm not playing for myself, I'm playing for my teammates, my coaches, and everybody else. So
your coverage guys, when they dead it at the one for you like that, you by mistake or anything, you do anything extra special for them to take care of you like that?
Well, JR did an absolutely unbelievable job getting down there and kind of sliding on the turf and sacrificing himself so it didn't go in the end zone. But I mean, they've done that all year. They've busted their butt downfield, and when the ball bounces back or even when it bounces forward, they run after it, and they know that ball can't get in the end zone. I try and make it easy on them. I try and put a little something different on the ball, a little different spin on the ball to try and get it to bounce backwards. Just to kind of help them out and make their jobs a little easier. But they've done an absolutely unbelievable job, and they've I would say most of my success this year has come from my coverage team and the things that they've done.